Good morning, viewers. Today we're going to be talking about sleeping in bed at night and posture while sleeping. I'm going to show you what's good and what's not good. The main thing that you need to always remember is that your spine needs to be in a neutral position. What is neutral position? When you're lying in bed, you don't want your head to be tilted on the side. So for instance, I'm lying on my side in bed and I'm lying down and I've got a flat pillow. So I'm going to do without the pillow. And I've got a flat pillow because I've got wide shoulders, or I've got a thin pillow under my neck. And I've got very wide shoulders. Can you see in this position, my neck is slanted downwards. So what's happening here is I'm putting a strain on the muscles here and on the nerves here. And I'm also graunching my shoulder that's lying underneath here. So one needs to put a pillow under your head that's going to fill the hole. Now this one I can still feel I'm a little bit graunched up under. So if I had to fold this pillow in half, for instance, that feels comfortable. My shoulder's not graunched up here. I'm feeling quite comfortable and my neck is in a neutral position there. If you find that when you're sleeping in bed, you get hip pain or your knees feel like they're just very uncomfortable lying against each other, a lot of people say to me it feels like their bones are pushing against each other when they're lying in bed. You want to perhaps put a pillow between your leg. As soon as you put the pillow in, you elevate the area here so that it's there, it's slanting down. As soon as I put a pillow in under, it becomes level with the hip. It also alters your back at the back so that it's not sagging down. And it helps to alleviate any hip pain that you have here. It helps with your knee position so that you're not getting ankle or knee problems or hip problems or even lower back problems. If you find that you can't sleep on your side because your hand goes dead, it could be that you've got a trigger point in your infraspinatus muscle, so either side. So if you're lying and your arm is hanging down like this and the arm goes dead, it could be because you're stretching the back of the muscle here, or it could be coming from the neck because the neck is hanging down. You could even put a pillow under the arms so that the arm is elevated like so it's not hanging down. It takes the pressure off the shoulder and you can quite comfortably sleep in this position nicely. If you have a pregnant woman, they can put a pillow under the stomach. So if you prop up the pillow under the stomach doesn't drag down and feels like it's stretching very badly on the side of the stomach here. You put a pillow under the tummy, it lifts the tummy up and it makes it much more comfortable to lie here. Also, if you've got a pillow between the knees during pregnancy, it helps a lot when lying on your side. If you're going to take it to lying on the back, again, you need to watch for putting too many pillows under. So if I've got my pillows under my head, can you see in this position, my head is tilted up, I can see my feet, which means that I'm putting a lot of strain on the back of the neck. It will activate your sternocleidomastoid muscles, which would give you headaches in the front of your head, top of your head, side of the head, and back of the head. It can cause dizziness, ringing in the ears, nausea, all those horrible things that are unnecessary. It also puts a lot of pressure on the back of the spine there, making the neck muscles more uncomfortable, and then can cause pain down the arms. So what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to make sure that your neck is in line, so that your face is lying parallel with the ceiling, so that your spine is in a neutral position. If in this position you find that you've maybe got shortened hips, which means that your knees won't be able to touch the bed. So when you're lying down, the entire back of your leg should be touching the mattress. If not, and you've got shortened hamstrings, you would put a pillow under the back of your knees. Now, you don't want to necessarily long-term put pillows under all these areas, okay? You want to long-term stretch the areas out so that you can comfortably lie in neutral position without having to support the different areas. You might find also if you've got a hollow back, and you get very uncomfortable back pain lying in a supine, which is this position lying on your back. You would also put a pillow under the knees because it tilts the pelvis slightly backwards, flattening the back more here, making the posture more comfortable. So if you've got a disc lesion, you might even want to prop the pillows higher. So I'm just going to show you example. You'd prop the pillows even higher up, and you might even want to get even a little footstool, little cushion, so that your legs are up in 90 degrees, because in 90 degrees you flatten the back, you open up the disc space at the back, and then the legs can comfortably lie in that position. You can take a lot of pressure off the back. You might even find if you lie on the floor with your legs up on a couch, it helps to cause a little bit of traction on the lower back, which helps to open up your disc space so that you're lying more comfortably there, alleviating the pressure and taking away the pins and needles down the legs. Do go and see a physiotherapist or somebody like that to monitor your disc lesions and to make sure that that is the right movement for you to do. But you would want to, if you've got lower back pain, you can put pillows under your legs and then you wiggle side to side, loosening up your back hip hitching, twitching around like that, just to loosen up the back muscles there. A stretching regime is very important to do generally to make sure that your body is full range of movement, all areas, and we will show you a stretching regime in one of the videos. So go look for that one. But in this position, nice and comfortable there. So we've got the side lying, the back lying, making sure that your posture is always level and comfortable on that. You might find if you've got a bit of hip pain and that if you put pillows under the hips again in that position, it just alleviates the stretch on the muscles in the legs and makes you sleep better. If you are a stomach liar, now I find a lot of people that have got back problems and that are unable to lie on their stomachs anymore. But if you do want to lie on your stomach, you can prop it up with a bit of a pillow under here like that, so that you're just getting a normal position. Get your leg up in like a lizard position, get your arm up like this, and then it helps to just make you more comfortable in this position. It also doesn't make your neck go too far, because if you're going to lie flat on your stomach like that, you need to make sure that you've got full neck range of movement to the side. If your neck is tight to the side, it's not going to be able to lie like that for long periods of time, and it's going to cause a lot of headaches and neck pain and that, and you'll struggle to get up in the morning. If you're one of those people that lie with your arms under your above your head, so if you're lying on your back and you like to sleep with your arms above your head, and then you have the misfortune of waking up with dead arms, you might find that if you prop a pillow against the top there like that, there at your head, so that you can lie with your arms up like that. I'm not lying with my arms totally flat like is in this position here. They are a little bit more elevated, and therefore you're not pressing, putting compression on the nerves or stretching the nerves, which prevents them from going dead. So then you can sleep like this quite happily with your arms in this position for long periods of time, and they will become less dead or not dead at all. So those are the different positions that you can use when sleeping in the bed, using pillows and that to help you get there. And sleeping is one of the most important things that you can do to improve your health, because if you're getting a good 8 hours sleep without pain and discomfort, you're activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your healing system, and that is important for maintaining energy levels and focus and being able to do your normal daily activities during the day. So make sure you are comfortable at night and that you wake up well rested. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, please send them, and like the video and subscribe, and send them to your friends and family so that they can also learn a whole range of different things. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.